Hello, Sarah Sabin, Executive Leadership and Intuition Coach here. And in today's video, I am going to be talking about some ways to incorporate play into life and work. Why am I talking about this? Well, I have done a very recent video entitled Why Play is Beneficial at Work. So if you haven't seen that video, please feel free to go off and watch it. But the headline there is that incorporating play into work increases innovation, creativity, and therefore performance. And it's fun. So in this video, I'm simply going to be talking about some things that you can do to start incorporating more play and fun into your life. So we want to start with outside of work because, quite frankly, if in general you never play, you never have fun, you want to start with something that you do personally. So you want to do things that are fun and playful just for the sake of doing it outside of work. And the problem is that high performers very often focus on achieving things and completely forget to actually have fun. They completely write it off. So when faced with fun A being going to the cinema and eating popcorn, and fun B, climbing a mountain, obviously climbing a mountain has many accolades and attachments related to it in terms of achievements. They will focus more on that 95% of the time rather than just allowing themselves to have fun. Now, having fun is the best way to have a restful reset, and that will give you a motivation boost. So if you need it tied back into some goal, work related, it has that benefit. So it is important to spend time doing things just because you enjoy them. And it has the added benefit of sparking all these new insights and perspectives. So, how could you think about incorporating more play? Well, if you have access to young kids, either through your family, friends, your godparents of a young child, start by observing, watching, and preferably getting involved in playing with young kids because, and I don't just mean being on an iPad, I mean active play, because you can learn a lot about curiosity and letting go through doing that. Now, even if you don't have this access, you can think back to what did I really enjoy doing as a kid and how can I reconnect with that? And this doesn't need to be hours a day, some attention paid to it, a small amount every day or every week will make a difference. And the second thing is to bring more fun into a work environment. So incorporate it into group meetings and calls to make those meetings or training that you're doing more interactive, especially when you're trying to be innovative or creatively problem solve. Incorporating these elements of, let's call them non-work, that are playful into a meeting first before you get into the serious stuff can help to spark creativity or simply just help people to approach questions in a different way, in a less serious way. And that actually often leads to better results because rather than focusing on, oh, I have to come up with something, I have to come up with something, you approach it with curiosity. So play around with what if, right? So what if we created this new type of product? What if we didn't? What if instead of doing this, we did that? And asking these what if questions in a playful way is going to bring down emotional reactivity, bring down defensiveness, and ultimately lead to more original thinking. So that's more of a playful work, but you can also, as I said, incorporate in non-work elements. So music, games, whatever it is, just to get everyone in the right space for producing the best, most innovative results.